Hey folks, in this video we will talk about the policy exceptions workflow with NCTL. Now, before we get started, the NCTL version I'm on is 410, and I have a few manifests in place, so we'll quickly look at them. So I have some thing called polx.yaml, which is a policy exception. This policy exception will look for a pod for a deployment in namespace delta with a certain prefix and allow it against this policy. Then I have polx policy, which is a cluster policy called disallow host namespaces that matches the policy in policy exception, and a resource that violates this policy. All right, so NCTL scan Kubernetes with just this policy and this resource would give you a failed result. But if I were to add this exception, NCTL would take the exception into evaluation and give you a skip result because of, well, the policy exception. Now, what I've also done is applied this policy exception manifest that I showed you and applied the resource and the policy as well. So now if I do a cluster scan, I would see that in Delta namespace, I get 2 skips. And the skip was specifically because of the policy exception in place. The fail that you see here is actually from the replica set that was created by the deployment. All right, so the point here is that a cluster scan would not just take the cluster resources, but also the policies in the cluster and the exceptions. And you can exclude them using these flags we have. So just for example, we have exclude cluster polx. What that would do is not consider the existing policy exceptions in the cluster and show you a result. And as you'd expect, the resource would fail, the pod, the deployment, and the replica set would fail. All right, that's all. Thank you.